What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Zaeha Reacts. And today we are back in Miami with Fresh&Fit. Know what I'm saying? These girls be stressing me. They be out here just saying shit. And I rewatched my last video. I didn't really even know what to say. I be so baffled that I just don't know what to say. But this time we're gonna try to convey how I'm feeling one more enough. But we got a wannabe smart chick learn why this is useless to men. So she probably on here saying men want this, men want that, men want, like, bitch. Let's see what she say actually.
Right, so education isn't a factor.
When it comes to like picking a partner.
So does that mean that you're slow? So men don't care about being slow.
That's not what we said.
That's not what we said. You get a lot of guys.
I do.
You do, right? Mm-hmm. No offense, but you're fairly incompetent.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. During the course of this conversation,
she's all over the place.
Re-ask questions. You don't necessarily know what's going on. You can't articulate an argument, and it's fine. But you're still able to get sexual access and get men. Matter of fact, you said earlier that I'm around a bunch of guys that have status, but you're not a very competent person. But you're only able to do that because you're a female, which proves my point. Women don't have to be competent.
I very am. I very much am.
Okay.
We don't have that luxury.
Actually do. But when you're around a whole bunch of people that are just saying like random stuff that
you're saying random stuff.
I'm not saying anything random. Like you just said that we
You have not said one profound thing during the course of this podcast.
Okay, you just said that women can't do anything outside of sex.
That's not what he said.
That is not what I said. You can't literally can't even say back what I said correctly.
Okay.
You're just talking to talk, no offense.
Specifically
what I'm saying.
Okay.
What I am saying is that in human endeavor, women suck at most things. Men are superior to women in almost every human endeavor.
Can you give me an example of those things?
Men are physically superior to women. If you look at most geniuses, they're men. If you look at all modern day creations, they were created by men. The world that you live in, that you get to enjoy, was created by men, not women.
And get this, as far as education is concerned, just because you're educated doesn't mean you're smart. There are a lot of people out here with 2 degrees that's dumb as a fucking flat tire.
Women dominate all the useless majors.
Thank you.
They absolutely dominate the most useless majors, and they dominate the most useless professions that don't necessarily benefit society. You were saying military, right?
Yeah, there's
women are in combat.
Yes.
If we're going to use that argument, I would argue I don't think women should be in combat positions in the military at all. I don't even think they should be police officers, and the reason why is because you're only as strong as your weakest link. So if a woman, right, is weaker.
What if, you know what, that's an interesting point. What if we took all women out of the military, out of the police, out of all the police systems, like all the physical systems? Would that help it? Nah, because like what would you do with like female detainees? You just let the Jews do it? Ain't that why we got the women like for like pat downs and like stuff like that when there is women? But then again, if a bitch dangerous, bitch, you deserve some. Goddamn. You big strong bitch, you can get some of these too. So you know what? It probably definitely would make motherfuckers stronger. That's a touchy situation. I don't know. But them bitches keep their job.
Weaker, and she can't carry a 200-pound soldier to safety. Well, guess what? Now we need 2 soldiers to do that. Or when a woman gets injured, because men have a natural protector instinct, he's going to put himself in a compromising situation to protect that girl. That's why for the longest time women weren't allowed in infantry, and I think it should stay that way. I don't think women can handle combat. And then on top of that, they're captured. God forbid what's going to happen to them.
Jesus. And all the girls are bodybuilders. Don't what?
What does that have to do with anything?
Are you serious?
Was your
what? Hold on.
He's talking about actual murder and what they would do torture-wise if they get caught. And this bitch brought up a bitch lifting weights. So it doesn't matter that girls are bodybuilders. Like, what about the bitches that got the big Like, what are we talking about? I'm not understanding. Okay.
See,
I was saying that because of what you said earlier about the carrying the
it's more
200 pound
emotional.
person.
Stop the show. Stop the fucking show. I literally articulated to you why women shouldn't be in combat.
And I get that.
And
And I
your
get your
rebuttal is
point.
women can be
And I get your
bodybuilders? What the fuck is
I have a
wrong with
question.
that?
Look, I have a quick question. Why is it so important for you guys to be doing masculine activities? Why do you want to be? Hold on. Why do you want to be in the military? Why do you want to be a bodybuilder? Why don't you want to do what women have to understand? And this is the greatest lie feminism has told women, is that feminism has told women that femininity is a weakness. That's why everybody wants to be a fucking bodybuilder and join the military and be a boss babe. No, that's not what the world needs. We have enough of that. They're called men. Be a woman, for crying out loud.
So,
I was in
I just want to
reserves.
give her a chance to finish. So, okay, you're saying what? Bodybuilding?
Oh, well, you said
that women can't do the same as men, and she was just
that
saying
girls can't do the same as.
I
No,
didn't say
they
that they can't. Actually, I'm saying everything that a man can do, a woman can actually do. They just suck at it more.
Okay. And
They don't
Because
do
of
it.
our
They
emotionals.
don't do it. They don't do it at the same level that a
takes
man
more
does.
drive.
So if you
And I
take
get that.
you take female sports and male sports, female sports suck. No one cares. The WNBA is subsidized by the NBA. Okay. No one really gives a shit about women doing anything because that's not what men care about. Men don't care about your education. They don't care about your money. They don't care about your competence. Clearly. So I mean, realistically speaking,
Myron,
right?
women don't even care
suck
about
at it because they don't have to be good at anything. That's the truth.
Women, listen. Women don't even care about women's sports. You think Kim Kardashian is at LA Sparks games? No, she's courtside with the Lakers, man.
Wait,
That's
who?
Kim Kardashian.
Oh, wait, LA Sparks? What?
So anyway, you guys see what I'm trying to say now? When I say women are useless in a relationship if they don't provide sexual access, is because that's mainly your main commodity, and people get angry at me for this. But the reality is, the reason why men deal with women is for sexual access. We don't care about your money, your competence, your accomplishments. No one cares for that.
He's speaking for a specific type of nigga. It depends on what type of man you are, cause like he's talking for like the upper, I guess like the super upper echelon of niggas and that would need to wear suits more often in their day-to-day setting versus a motherfucker that's just going to work and got everything taken care of versus a motherfucker that got pretty much only his phone covered and, you know, using his game to get the rest out of shorty. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on which group is the biggest. You know what? I guess I hear majority of motherfuckers. I don't care about what you got. We usually just want to do what we want to do and have y'all like it. So, I agree. Move on.
This is why because women are actually not incentivized to be competent in social situations.
No
so
way.
I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, some of the girls I've dated, even this fucking year. I mean, you go out with some fucking girls and they are it's just unbelievable. Like they're fucking dumbasses and the kind of shit that they do in public because they can get away with it because they're pretty and they've been allowed to get away with it and they don't have to follow any kind of fucking decorum.
You want to
or
hear something
anything.
funny, Troy? There was a study done. The higher a woman's IQ, the lower likelihood that she'll get married.
Yeah.
The higher IQ. For every point it goes up, the ability for her to get married goes down, the chances. But for a man, the higher your IQ, the higher chance of getting
That didn't. If anything, that were. Wait, am I stupid? I feel like that. What's the word I'm looking for? They didn't refuted his point because he was saying he was going on dates with dumb bitches, which he made it seem like he was disgusted that they were stupid. And then Myron talking about some motherfucking, there was a study showing the higher bitch IQ, the less likely she is to get married. When he's saying he would be over here with the bitches with the high IQ. I'm missing something. Or one of them missing something. I think they trying to, I don't know. Myron just be knowing facts and shit and just be spitting them out sometime. We're gonna see. Hold on. He might be going somewhere with it.
married.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to, I know correlation is a causation, but the reality is that men don't value competence in women. That's why a dumb girl can be on a yacht with a millionaire, but it's not going to be to operate this other way around. And the reason why is because women aren't necessarily incentivized to produce.
Oh, okay, never mind. I get it. He just saying that, that's the reason why he was even on the date with the bitches, because them bitches is more likely looked at anyway. So that's why he was looking at the bitch, because okay, never mind. I was stupid.
Agree.
Yeah.
We all have our roles to play, but yeah, honestly speaking, guys don't really care about all the other extra activities. It's more like the sex on the table, cool.
So
Awesome.
that is why, to bring my argument full circle, that is why if a female doesn't give you sexual access,
Why the fuck Fresh ain't goddamn between my legs? Nigga, back up some. Oh, it's because they got an extra pack. Oh, you know what? Shorty kind of in his spot. He usually behind the table or something. That nigga like damn near right in the middle of this nigga. Got his leg just straight out, mine shit. And you know what? They cool. We gonna move past it.
she's
Right.
because it is her main commodity, and she can't really provide you anything else as a man.
And if you stop, he might leave. 3 months.
Anybody have an argument for that?
That's the
So
same
I
with
can
me.
save, I can save your life tomorrow, and it doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't matter if
How
that's
are you
not
going
what
to
he's
save my
looking
life
for.
tomorrow?
I can
Yeah,
save
tell
your
us
life
how
Do you know
tomorrow.
how much I weigh?
how would you do that? Yeah.
You can come into a hospital tomorrow, and I will save your life.
It's
that's
actually
your
a doctor
job.
that's going to do it, not you.
No, that's what
Oh.
you think.
Oh
That's what
my
you
God.
think.
Are you
That's
one of
what you
these?
think.
Oh, you're one of those nurses that think you're smarter than doctors. Oh,
No,
my
I'm
bad.
not. I'm not.
My bad.
I'm not. But
Okay.
I'm an ICU nurse who's gotten a little bit of experience.
And I'm with you because that is a very nurture. See, women nurture, men protect.
Agreed.
I just think that. Look, man. I just
So
think
I
that,
work with my physicians, not against them. But I want to be, validated as a woman that's a little bit smart.
You want to be no, man. No. Hold on. Women, listen. Women don't want to be valued for their intellect. Women don't even want to be loved. You guys want to be fucking desired. Because if you're not desired, nothing else is possible. Stop it with all this. I want him to love me. No, you want him to want to fuck you. Because if he doesn't want to fuck you, he'll never love you. Ladies, listen.
You can't want both?
You can't want both. Ladies, you have to understand.
That was a crazy
you have
quote
to understand
right
the feminine. Your femininity. Please stop interrupting. Your femininity is the most powerful force in the universe, and so many.
If y'all know who that is, can y'all? You know what? Do it say in the? I'm gonna have to see in the description. If y'all know who that is, let me know. Cause even in the chat, it's saying Don is unbearable. Who the fuck is that, Don? Cause wearing that big ass Ben Tennyson ass bracelets in here. Stop interrupting. Your femininity. You have to be in the kitchen. You have to be making eggs, omelets, and like he low key trying a little hard. Let the nigga in the clean shit talk a little bit.
Many women throw it away trying to act like men. Then when they're 39 years old with fucking 3 law degrees, they wonder why they don't have a man. Just be a woman, man. And in this day and age, it's not that hard. Being a stay-at-home mom is not even hard these days because all of the chores are pretty much done for you. Just think about it. Think about how much more attractive you'll be if you just act like a lady and do feminine things. Dude, your life will change.
Yeah, absolutely. But also, we want to keep this. We want to keep the focus on sexual selection, right? And it's laudable to be a nurse. It's fucking fantastic. That's amazing that you're doing that. And women do amazing things. But in the context of sexual selection, do guys give a fuck about that? No. I mean, I've been out with some incredibly dumb girls. And I've been out with some actually very intelligent women. And the level of intellect, it hasn't made a great deal of difference in terms of my enjoyment of that relationship. If that
That's a
makes
good
sense.
question, and that you answered my question. That was my next question.
What if it changes?
If it makes a difference for the man.
I don't think personally for me. I mean, I like to have an intelligent conversation as much as anybody, but it doesn't make a massive difference.
It does make it.
What makes a difference for me is the
Damn! Stop interrupting, please. Ben 10. Did you just tell her to shut the fuck up? You shut the fuck up. We're in that fucking, you know what?
vibe and the chemistry. If the chemistry is there, I don't really give a fuck if she's got a degree or if she's fucking working Walmart. You know what I'm saying? That's not what it's about.
I think the only time, I think a woman's education and utility and usefulness, I think it comes into play when you're in a solid relationship, right? Mm-hmm. If a man is looking for a relationship, if he's looking for those things, yes, looks and sex they do matter, but you know there are other things that we want and need from you. You just have to understand that it just doesn't always work out the way you want it to.
I think they prioritize differently.
I think for a guy, if you want a girl to be with you long term, he's gonna want to obviously have looks, sex on the table. But
of course,
it's more like, okay, I have a program. Are you going to follow my program? If not, what's the point?
There
I'm
is.
the leader. So,
and here's a sacrifice men have to make. If you want to be in a long-term, the shorter-term relationship you're looking for, the hotter the girl can be. So if you're looking for a girl that's going to be your ride or die, you guys got to quit looking for 8s, 9s, and 10s. You need to look in the 5, 6, 7 range.
Yeah.
And even that might be a little high.
They don't want to hear that, Donovan. They don't want to hear that, man.
Wait, are you
That's
saying
real.
they're five or six?
No, but I'm saying these guys need a little bit more of realistic expectations.
Okay, so besides looks and says, what else is a man looking for in a woman? That
Titties
is
and
not
ass.
says.
Titties and ass.
Titties, a nice pair of titties, and nice round ass.
And honestly, we can't get mad if they say that we're useless, because that's what it is that they're looking for. The same way bitches are talking about, if you can't provide for me, keep it pushing. So why is the double standard? You get mad at men.
If we only go for says, y'all shouldn't get mad at us because we look at y'all as an ATM.
If your man stop paying your bills tomorrow, are you staying with him?
We all happy.
Hey, if your man stop paying your bills tomorrow, are you staying with him?
Let him not pay your bills for 3 months. No, you're not.
So we all happy.
Be fucking for real, sis. Be fucking for real. If your man stops paying your bills by choice because, oh my God, I'm the king of whatever the you're leaving.
Guess what? Because that man now is useless.
Yeah, because now he's useless to you. The same way, if you're not him, you're useless to him.
Ladies,
we just
men,
have different shit that we're looking for.
Men don't want sex. We need sex, okay? And a lot of guys like to talk shit about sex workers, OnlyFans, strippers, P-stars, etc., etc. Listen, man, I would never wife those women up, but those women save lives. And I'm not being facetious here. Those women save lives because, guys, listen, I don't know if you guys know this, and I'm not a big stats guy.
You know what? They do say, I'm finna see if he said they do save lives in the sense that a lot of niggas delete theyself because of no money. That's crazy. Nigga, he just at home just, man, game ain't working. The bottle ain't enough. Benjamin don't hit the same. I can't find nothing stronger. Where they all? And then they go outside and be like, damn, you trying to come for me? Ugh, broke ass nigga, get the fuck. No, some real shit though, that would. That's terrible. And shout out y'all, man. Shout out all the OnlyFans chicks, all the yarn stars, know what I'm saying? Keep my boys from deletion.
What is it, like 40%? Only 40% of men throughout world history has ever reproduced. That's true. 60% of men have never reproduced.
See? That's crazy stats. So most y'all just walking around with no action. They just walk around. You know how angry niggas get, bro? You know how mad a nigga be when a nigga even get an order wrong? You ever reach in your McDonald's, your bag, and your Big Mac don't got no mac sauce? Oh, that's air out offenses. That's I'm gonna have to. That's air out. That's I'm gonna have to. That's
Ladies, 99% of women have reproduced. What that means is that you guys are making the selection, the selections based on genetics and all these other kind of things. It's all the same thing across the board, man.
Real quick, because you mentioned education and being smart and that type of thing. I think education only matters to men if it benefits them. But the reality is, education and a career typically is an obstacle. Because if I make a lot of money or I'm successful and you have a career as well, we're both going to be really busy. You're not going to necessarily have time to wait on me and do what I need. You're not going to necessarily fill that assistant role, which a lot of guys want their girl to be like a companion and help them, because you're going to be more focused on your stuff, and men don't want that. I don't want to date another me.
That is true. If you got your own shit on top of that, you can't 100% cater to me, because you got to make sure your business is good, your employees is good, depending on what type of business, how big it's scaled up, and all of that. But I feel like to just say motherfuckers should be a certain way is exhausting. Just find who you like, you know what I'm saying? Tell them what you like. If they ain't willing to give you what you like, and then hit them with a kite, you know what I'm saying? Bars. I don't even know how you hit somebody with a kite. But, you know what? Just send them away. That's what I meant by that. I know I heard that shit somewhere. Maybe. Anyway, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I can't do no S. I don't know. Throwing up gang signs. Don't shoot me. I'll be back with another video tomorrow.
Never knew my own opponent was me. Passive aggressive.